Have you ever wondered why fear, a natural instinct designed to keep us safe, often holds us back instead? It's a puzzling paradox, isn't it? Fear, in its bare essence, is a primal instinctual response that has evolved over millions of years. Its primary function, to keep us safe from harm. But in our modern, complex world, fear often becomes a stumbling block rather than a protective shield. Imagine this. You're standing at the edge of a precipice, peering down into the abyss of the unknown. That's fear. It's a response to a perceived threat, a warning signal from your brain, telling you to proceed with caution or to retreat altogether. Yet, this same fear can also keep you from taking the leap, from soaring to new heights, and realizing your full potential. The key to conquering fear, then, lies in understanding it. What are you afraid of? Failure? Rejection? The unknown? By pinpointing the root cause of your fear, you begin your journey towards overcoming it. Understanding the root cause of your fear is the first step towards conquering it. Scene script. Once we identify our fears, how do we cope with them? Well, the first step is acceptance. Fear is a natural emotion that we all experience. It's a part of being human. It's an instinctual response designed to protect us from harm. But while fear is natural, it doesn't have to control our lives. We can and should learn to manage and control it. Acceptance is about acknowledging your fear without letting it dictate your decisions. Recognize it, feel it, but don't let it hold you back. But how do we do that? How do we keep fear from paralyzing us? One powerful tool in our arsenal is visualization. Visualization is the practice of creating a mental image or intention of what you want to happen or feel. In this case, we're talking about visualizing success. Imagine yourself facing your fears and overcoming them. Picture it in as much detail as possible. What does it feel like? What does it look like? How does it make you feel? Visualization isn't just daydreaming, it's a focused and intentional practice that can have real, tangible benefits. When we visualize our success, we start to believe in it. And when we believe in it, we start to make it happen. Visualization can boost your confidence and reduce your anxiety. It can help you feel more prepared and capable. It can turn the unknown into something familiar and less scary. So take some time each day to visualize your success. Close your eyes and create a vivid, detailed image in your mind. Feel the emotions associated with that success. Feel the joy, the pride, the relief. Make it as real as possible, and then carry that image with you throughout your day. Let it inspire you, motivate you, and guide you. Remember, acceptance and visualization are not about eliminating fear. They're about learning to manage it, to control it, and to use it as a catalyst for growth and change. So embrace your fear, visualize your success, and let it guide you on your journey. Visualize your success and let it be the beacon that guides you through your fears. How can we strategically approach our fears and turn them into stepping stones for growth? This question leads us to two essential steps in the journey to conquer fear: setting clear goals and educating ourselves. These steps are like the compass and map on our journey, guiding us towards our destination. Firstly, setting goals. This doesn't just mean creating a vague idea of what you want to achieve. It means defining specific objectives related to conquering your fear. What does success look like to you? How will you know when you've achieved it? Having clear answers to these questions can make the process of facing your fears less daunting. But don't stop at just setting your goal. Break it down. Divide it into smaller, manageable steps. This makes your goal less intimidating and more achievable. It's like turning a mountain into a series of small hills. Each step you take, each hill you conquer, brings you closer to your ultimate goal. And with every step, your confidence grows, and your fear diminishes. Now let's talk about education. Knowledge, they say, is power. And in the context of fear, this couldn't be truer. Often, fear stems from the unknown, from a lack of understanding about something. So arm yourself with knowledge. Research, read, ask questions. Learn everything you can about what you're afraid of. Understanding doesn't just mean knowing the facts and figures. It means comprehending the implications, the risks, and the opportunities. It means understanding how you can navigate your way around, through, or over your fear. When you educate yourself, you strip fear of its power. The unknown becomes known, the scary becomes familiar, and the overwhelming becomes manageable. Knowledge gives you the power to face your fears not with trepidation, but with confidence. So, set your goals, break them down, and educate yourself. Equip yourself with the tools you need to face your fears head on. Remember, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. And every step you take is a step away from fear and a step closer to growth. Knowledge is power, and it empowers you to face your fears with confidence. Opening. How can we stay grounded when fear tries to sway us? Imagine standing in the eye of a storm. All around you, the winds of fear are howling. But here, in the eye, you remain calm and centered. This is the power of mindfulness. Mindfulness techniques, such as meditation and deep breathing, are like an anchor that keeps you centered in the present moment. They allow you to observe your fear without being swept away by it. Picture yourself sitting comfortably, eyes closed, focusing on the rhythm of your breath. As fear arises, instead of pushing it away, you simply observe it. You notice how it feels, where it resides in your body. You may even give it a shape or color. And then, like a cloud passing in the sky, you watch it drift away. This is mindfulness in action. It's not about eradicating fear, but learning to sit with it, to understand it, to manage it. But sometimes even the strongest sailor needs a lighthouse, a beacon of hope in the stormy sea of fear. That's where support comes in. Sharing your fears with someone you trust can be a powerful tool in your journey to conquer fear. It could be a close friend, a family member, or a professional therapist. When you share, you're not only unburdening yourself, but you're also inviting a different perspective. The person you're confiding in might provide you with insights you hadn't considered, or offer words of encouragement that bolster your resolve. And just knowing that someone else understands your struggle, that you're not alone, can be incredibly comforting. Sometimes we fear what we believe we must face alone. But remember, it's okay to seek help. It's okay to lean on others when the going gets tough. In fact, it's a sign of strength. It takes courage to admit that we're scared, and even more courage to ask for help. Closing, remember, you are not alone in this journey. Seek support and stay grounded. How can we change our perspective and face our fears head-on? This question brings us to an essential part of our journey: challenging negative thoughts and taking action. Negative thoughts often fuel our fears. They form a narrative that keeps us trapped, convincing us that we're not strong enough, not smart enough, or simply not enough. But here's the truth. These thoughts are often not based on reality. They're assumptions, exaggerations, or outright lies that our minds tell us. It's time to challenge these thoughts. Start by identifying your negative thoughts. Are you telling yourself that you can't do something, that you're bound to fail? Once you've identified these thoughts, challenge them. Is there any evidence to support these beliefs, or are they based on assumptions and insecurities? Now it's time to replace these negative thoughts with more positive and realistic ones. Instead of telling yourself that you can't, tell yourself that you can. Replace the thought of inevitable failure with the possibility of success. This doesn't mean ignoring the potential for failure, but recognizing that failure isn't the only outcome. But challenging negative thoughts is just half the battle. The other half is taking action. And that's where courage comes in. Courage isn't about being fearless. It's about feeling the fear and doing it anyway. Begin with small steps. If you're afraid of public speaking, start with a small audience. If you're scared of heights, start by climbing a small hill. Each small success will boost your confidence and reduce the power of your fear. Gradually, you can take on bigger challenges. Remember, it's okay to feel scared. It's okay to have doubts. It's okay to stumble. What matters is that you keep going, that you keep pushing, that you keep trying, because that's what conquering fear is all about. It's about refusing to let fear dictate your actions. Courage is not the absence of fear, but taking action despite it. So, challenge your negative thoughts, take action, and watch as you transform your fear into courage. What happens when we stumble on our journey to conquer fear? Well, it's crucial to see these moments not as failures, but as invaluable learning experiences. Each stumble, each setback, is an opportunity to gain knowledge and insight. It's a chance to analyze what happened, understand where things went awry, and to strategize how to approach it differently in the future. This way, every setback becomes a stepping stone towards success. And as we journey through this process, it's equally important to celebrate our achievements. Each time we face our fears, each time we take a step forward, it's a victory worth celebrating. It's a testament to our courage, our resilience, and our determination. So, don't forget to acknowledge these milestones. Reward yourself for your bravery. Revel in your progress. Because each victory, no matter how small, is an affirmation of your strength and your ability to overcome. Remember to celebrate your victories, no matter how small. Each step forward is a step towards conquering your fear.